Hello, welcome back. Last time I cleared Desert of Life and lost in the sandstorm with the Honor Challenge. And now that I remember what Desert of Life looked like, I can recognize this layout once again with the watery structure in the middle and the four pits in the corners. The way north would have led to... I forget. This would go to... I don't remember the names of places, but somewhere. Where it actually goes is all aboard, which is some sort of car room. So if I want to ride this car, that's how I start it moving. And I get shot at while I'm driving. Okay, can I just hang out here and... Oh... No, I'm gonna have to move. My car didn't turn when I expected it to. Oh, my car broke apart. Okay, and now I'm dead. Well, not actually, but now I've made a mess. Okay. How do I steer this thing? What are my controls? What do you do? I don't really get it. What's my goal? My plan was get over here and kill some angry eyes. Then do the same here, then hope after I make a lap, then that things will be... Whoa. What is with these toggle switches? I think this is a way to... Okay, if I ignore the car for a second... no. Toggle door closed. Not in line with it. What? What is happening? Let's try just driving again. What if I go straight there as fast as I can without anything else happening? My car stopped. Why? Because you're scared south? Okay, so the timing was wrong. I need to do this at... To keep the car together... Well, there are 4 variations, so let's try waiting... once? Once did not keep the car together. Twice? That's 2. Two did not keep the car together. 3 times? None of these seem to keep the car together. Whoa, driving is hard. What? What am I trying to do? I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna hop off in a way that lets you continue. So that mess happens. The big car splits up into a bunch of little cars. Then a big traffic jam happens. Yeah, this is some chaos. Okay, well I'm gonna take this waypoint activation with me. And what if I... use it to go over here now? Maybe I can improve something. Angry eyes have to die. They're on toggle floors. This is a kill switch. Okay, if I can access this kill switch, I don't have to kill any of those manually. Okay. Statues also should probably be brought to altars so that I can get in there. Okay. Well, let's do that by... Here. You be afraid of me. I'm gonna go down here. Activate this and put... Oh, how will I kill it? That's not what I want. What does this switch do? Makes this stairway work. So I certainly want to hit that. These are asleep. There's a toggle floor here wired to nothing. It's open. There's a pressure plate there, wired to nothing. None of those do anything. No pressure plates there, just toggle floors. These will have to be killed by stepping there, okay. Toggle floor closed, pit wired to this. You go in that water, you go in that water, you explode. This kills those 5, which I can't otherwise access. This kills the angry eyes that are not you. I kill you manually. This does nothing. Those are only wired to that one switch. This is wired to that, yes. Okay, I think I see part of my goal. However, how do I make sacrifices here and here? I'd awaken the statues, then somehow be up high and smack them from on top of the pillars? They're not awake right now. Also, I can't get back on my car. Things are not synchronized such that the car would turn all at once here. I'm in crossfire. Okay, if I move east, I get moved west. Yeah, it's happening again. Okay, so I want to be at the back of my car. Maybe the timing here doesn't matter and the result's going to be the same always, and the point of this is just to survive the chaos. How I would do that is a bit of a mystery. Here's an idea. I will not get picked up though, they all get filtered to that spot. Hold on, what if I do this though? Okay, but now... Yeah, this doesn't feel right. I want to be in this lane? But then that just stops here and I can hop off and get into another lane. Okay, so... Ideally, I would be on a bomb bug who somehow Okay, maybe Bombug J needs to get scared from the north while I'm standing on it in this position. Okay, so it is currently move 7. At move 7, does anybody get into that lane? No, that's impossible because when this is not pacified, this is always up. With those wired to the same thing, maybe the idea then is that I would edit this like that. So let's see what this does. Promising. Who is this? Bombug J. Alright, let's ride J. Here we go, J took me where I want to be. Thanks, J. Now, I get shot at here, that's why I hide on this. Okay, that begins to make sense. Here we go, I accomplished something. So, little cars, room around. I put a stop to you, I put a stop to those. Okay, that feels like progress. What about the statues? I have access to a monster block. I guess what I probably want is to scare a bomb bug into a corner, lure a statue into that corner, and then blow it up. That seems like the way that's going to lead where I want it to be. Okay, we're going to get a... if I go this way, somebody will prime, but if I wait a second and ride someone else, I can avoid making such changes until I'm ready to. Okay, so first of all, I can't turn off the car. Traffic will flow whether I want it to or not. Alright, well I've claimed this block. You're gonna go the wrong way as soon as I'm here. Well, somebody will come around and eventually go to the spot I want. Okay. You are in the spot I want. Then this can go back out of sight. Traffic gets out of my way. Statue comes here. Statue gets blown up. There we go. Ooh, that did a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure if that stuff is okay. Let's wait a second. Let's wait a few more seconds. That looks like the least disruptive thing to me. Okay. Alright, that worked out nicely. Great, sacrifices have been made. Blow up what remains. Are there any bomb bugs in here? I'm gonna let the monster gate tell me. There are not. Okay, I can go in here. Take care of this, take care of this. Off the edge. No idea if any of that is how this was meant to go. That's how it went for me. I'll take it. I get a prime key for my trouble. Okay. It was chaotic, but that was part of the fun. Alright, well, I got a prime key. Why am I collecting prime keys? I don't know. Let's go east of Pat's Castle Courtyard. I haven't been there yet. can I escape here? There is a prime door to potentially open. I'm not currently choosing to. I just want to leave this room and come back. Don't mind the flying snake, whatever. Other flying snake I will mind, and will in fact eliminate. Okay, I'm here. Snow sledding surprise. Oh boy. Alright. So big mess on the ice. Leaf discovers a cold, fragile note in the snow. It reads, "Please help Snow City south of here. Pat's minions have taken over town. We were forced to leave and find shelter elsewhere." Alright, so I've already done some help to Snow City. By accident, sorta. By clearing this out. That seems far away from where I am now. But I guess that's where the monsters were stashed that are, Snow City south of here. Pat's minions have taken over town. Okay. So statues awaken when I do this. I suppose this is meant to be a statue cache. Yes, but then this happens. Well, I can guess, but I won't actually know anything. And now you're stuck there, and... okay. What do I imagine I'm actually doing here? Two slugs having a conversation. That's nice. I can't clear the room from here. I have to enter from this spot. So all I'm trying to do is exit to the south. Here's a place where I can do that. Okay. Just pass through, ignore everything. I'll come back from here. So this would be Snow City. Whoop! Okay. Welcome to Snow City. Please clear out the bandits in town. If you go to the underground monster cave in the southwest that is swarming with danger and clear it out, you'll gain reputation. I do know which cave you're referring to. This is written by Mayor Maria. I heard her name once before somewhere. Okay. There's a sky key here that I should be able to access once this is clear. I enter from here to clear the room, then enter from here to claim my prize. Now, can this be accessed once this is clear? No. So these are intricately connected. Because this only lowers with a sacrifice, and none of those exist when the room is clear. Okay, so make sacrifices to get that. First, I need to enter Snow Sledding Surprise from this position to make sure the sky key is accessible to me. Alright? Just looking at the parts of this that are relevant and dealing with them as they come. Unless I was supposed to blow up two bomb bugs here. One slug would blow up, other would go there, other would then blow up somehow, or would release the... would actually escape. However, none of these bomb bugs are coming to me. In fact, this entire ice rink is only open in these three spots to non-diagonal movers like me. Okay, so I can't really tell what's going on here yet. What I'm gonna do first is just this, and walk in here. The statue got angry about that. And I guess I probably need to direct you through this ice somehow to do some task that's not yet clear to me. The bomb bug is panicking now. I can't do anything from here. I could find a way to put a statue on this pressure plate, I think, but then I would be stuck. I can move some bomb bugs, these 3. Right, okay, so I think the main thing here is that since I cannot... Ah, yes, I understand. I can't interact with anything that's in here. I will not be placing something permanent on there. That's just for this entrance, I think. So I'm not going in here myself at all. So I need to get all bomb bugs to a place where I can detonate them, and all monster blocks into water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2 spare water spots. Possibly for some of these push blocks. Okay, so part of my task here, I think having bomb bugs will not be of any benefit ever, so I'll eliminate as many as I can up front, which does not include you. You need the scary things next to you to go away here, so that you're not panicking the whole time. I'll do that. However, okay, so let's look at some... That's the wrong way. Let's look at some slides. This would slide there. This would slide here. That's productive. Okay, so let's just slide what I can slide. I think I do want the bomb bug to panic, actually. Not specifically, but I think that will let me do more things than if it doesn't. So yeah, for now I'm just maximizing my statue time. Statue time could have been used a little bit better if I had prepared... Ooh, I can't prepare this bomb bug with that statue. Okay, so I'm already maximizing my statue time. I suppose I could do... no, that's not what I want. I mean, that'll have to get out of the way, sure, that's fine. It's not taking up any of the water. The bomb bug is ready for exploding. You're ready for sacrificing. Neat. But now I have to deal with next statue, so bomb bug will just stay there. Okay, so uptime on this statue. I choose to do that. Ooh. I choose something else, actually. Okay, I think I see a path here. I think I see a problem here. Oh yeah, okay. So, the monster block that went here, there's not enough... Well, let's play this out. I guess I kill this statue... oh, that's stuck now, because this is here. So putting that there was a mistake. Alright, so let's not play this out just yet. I think this is a healthier choice, and that lets me get another monster block. Okay. How much of this here can I play out? I want this bomb bug to move. Because I want to push this block northeast, southeast, northeast, northeast. So this just goes east. Then what about you? Okay, so hang on. Could I have done... Oh, no, that's not available with you. Alright, well, let's play this out again and see what I can actually do here. However, I want this statue gone so that I can deal with the bomb bug. My problem is going to end up being monster block J. It's J again, this time in block form. Idea. That way I can get bomb bug B out of the way. Don't like this 2x2 here very much. In fact, I don't think I'll be resolving it. I'm not so sure, though. A lot of things look wrong, but I can't be completely sure about that yet. But I can't deal with any bomb bug until I've done stuff with this statue. So I guess I'll deal with it from the south, and that's probably okay. There's a lot of tasks you're not doing that you're gonna need to do. Couldn't do... I don't want two at once. No, all of this is all wrong. Okay, so what happened here was no good. This bomb bug started like that. Well, here's an idea. I don't like it, but it is an idea. Oh, you couldn't push... Wait, really? Yes, because at the moment you moved, this block was here, and that push was impossible. So, the problem with this idea is that monster block G is now destined for where monster block C is taking up the space. And nowhere else. So that's why that's not viable. Yeah, this is all just block packing. Okay, so I have to start with statue B. That's the way things are laid out. I have to start with statue B, and some bomb bugs will be present. Bomb bugs B is in my way. Other bomb bugs can't really help me. Are all of these okay, which of these monster blocks are not on a diagonal leading to a unique pool of water? I might want to do some symbol matching. But right now it's pretty simple. All of these cover some of the water here, and that's fine. This one goes here. This one goes here. Technically it could also go there. But this one goes there. This one goes here. This one goes here. That has to be two separate statues. Okay, this has to be two separate statues. That's important. Then how do I deal with this? Seems impossible. This goes probably here, assuming a statue has moved that out of the way. Oh, I see some trickery, I think. Check this out. So, alright, you'll do the obvious. This will be easy to do later. I'm just gonna get that out of the way because it needs to be gotten. And I might as well do that. That's harmless. Okay, what was my plan? That's nice. I'm gonna push this east. Step here. That did not work like I wanted it to. Like none of that does anything. Oh wait, this gets... Hold on. You can be the statue to push block G. And also K. Okay, this could be healthy. Bombug's in a good spot. What about this whole mess here? Final statue will have to be the one to deal with these three. Where does monster block J go? It's J again. Is there any way I could put it... Well, I don't want to put it there because this is here. First statue needed to deal with J. But that seems impossible. That looks about as good as I think it's ever gonna look. So I wonder if there's some trickery with an explosion to like move something from here to there, but then you're there? Okay, well let's play this out. I will do statue A. It's gonna okay, so this is already impossible. These three together can't be done by two statues. Wait, yes they can. No, I'm thinking of it wrong. That combination. Then I need this bomb bug gone, but it's there. In my way. Putting this here disrupts things. So I'm leaving an impossibility in a couple of them. You get out of there. You didn't get out as far as I was hoping you would, but you went somewhere at least. Okay. So ideally you would have pushed this, which you did. Okay. Okay, this is closer than I thought. I just have monster block J to deal with, and that bomb bug is conveniently in line with exactly where I want it. Okay, so it's just J. This is the day of J. Just so I don't lose track. This is J. The green diamond. That thing is a problem. You know what, let's, Sure. Well, it's not like I did a whole lot of work earlier in the room. So I will reset here. Slugs go away. Are you useful for something? I can't imagine what you would be. I think those are just spectators. I doubt that does anything. I think this is basically the starting state of the puzzle. Yes, I can take care of this bum bug now. So one thing is, I think I need to deal with statue A before statue C, so that I can get up and move Bombug B. Prerequisites to that. Okay, so you should get as much as you can here. I need to unpack this situation. Might as well do it this way. So this is different from what I did before. Could be better. Yeah, you're getting a lot of stuff all at once. That's nice. Right, and I can multitask with these a little bit more than I realized. Okay. What if I do this? I think that's compatible with everything. Yeah, and then I do... That'll need to happen at some point. It can't be now. Yes, it can. Yes, it totally can. So if your job is done... I don't even need to go and manually mess with that bomb bug because I moved this block out of the way. Alright, so now I just have to do everything that's compatible with... Well, that bomb bug is in the way. Yeah, that bomb bug's extremely in the way. However, I think that might be fine. I can do these last. So your job is to do those two. And also this one. Done. Okay, great. You did your job. I can't move you yet. But if this moves, did the statue I was interacting with have the opportunity to do that? Absolutely. That looks pretty much correct. Now, there's a push block here. That's possibly a problem for bomb bug sightlines. I think that is a problem for bomb bug sightlines, so I'm gonna have a downstream problem here, and getting up there didn't help me with anything. Maybe I can lure them north and west, both of them? Not this one, but maybe if I shove this down there. That would make that possible. So this is the... Uh-oh. You don't have a home. Wait, who are you? Why is this? Shoot, I needed another statue to have pushed you northeast. Oh. Okay, so first statue absolutely has to... Yeah, why didn't I do this task? I could have. Okay, so I might still be fine. Alright, second statue. Shove that there. Get this out of here. Wait. What? Yeah, that was why... Jay's not where he needs to be. This doesn't do anything good. Perhaps I delay this task and instead do that task. This doesn't resolve. No, this does not resolve. I can get a bunch of stuff like that. That's cool, but what about Jay? So nobody's going in this water. It could be this, which wouldn't help anything. I could do you later, but that's not what I want. I need this to move. Like, somebody has to move this. It can't be the one pushing J, and it can't be the one all the way up here. So it has to be you. But it can't be you, so no one can do it. That's what I'm currently seeing. No one can do it. Also, that bumbug can't see me. Well, this needs to move... There's nowhere it can move to for that to be useful. What? Ah, I don't want two at once. How did that even happen? Move order. Okay. So you have to deal with everything, but you can't. I've exposed that bumbug. That doesn't help with what I actually need, though. Okay, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and that goes there, and this goes here. But those can't happen anymore. Oh great, and you're there. Huh? Also, that bumbug needed to have moved. I have to push northeast, southeast, northeast. Unless I don't and there's some alternate way to do all of this. But I feel like I was closer before, and that's because I was. Okay. Initial bumbug positions. You are not a problem as far as I can see. Could you be an asset to me? Like, stop a statue from moving a certain way? Maybe a different bumbug could have. Doesn't seem like it to me. Couldn't have kept one of these alive, right? Not as far as I can tell. I don't know if this means anything. Can't imagine what it would. This is the most productive thing I can do. At least that's how it seems. I've done this before, and it's almost good for something. Now that move could be beneficial. Ooh. But this hasn't moved. It has to. But if that moves, then the rest of your tasks up here don't get done. Wait, the one who deals with J can also deal with F, and the one who deals with B, E, and C can also deal with K and G. Wait, am I done? I might actually be okay here. There are some bumbug visibility problems, yes, but let's not worry about those yet. That's easier to resolve, I think. No, I want just one, so it has to be that order, apparently. You need to move. This means you deal with J, and those two. Okay. Cool. So ignoring bumbug visibility problems, I think I get all the monster blocks now. Here we go, all the Something ended up in here. Why do I have two things going here? Who's K? You're K. You needed to go a different direction, northeast. Oh. How? No, really, how? Wait. No? What? What was the issue? That has to go northeast and there's no one to push it that way. Okay, so I cannot deal with F at the same time as BEC. So somebody else has to do that first. But if you don't clear this, then no one can. I need a bomb bug just like sitting here so you can slide north. None of them are close to that spot though. This is where they all start. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with a specific floor. It's out of the way. There's no way you're getting where I need you to go, and this statue hasn't done its job yet. This still feels like the most sensible thing, but maybe I'm falling into a trap by doing that. But maybe there's just a way to make this work. So it's this snarl in here. This block, this block, this block. Just all of these. Like, this is the section. The section with the issues. And that bomb bug. Okay, so I keep not awakening statue C before A, because A keeps awakening when I'm doing things with C. What if I can just avoid stepping that far north? Oh, hold on. That's water. Of course it is. So that means I'm looking at using this bomb bug as a statue bracket, but since that's water, I currently can't. But maybe I can in a moment, once that water is filled. Let's do some tricks. Now you're moving. So afraid. Oh, you're a statue bracket right here! I can get that later, so that I don't frighten anybody to the south. Ditch this, ditch that. Move you around. Get this out of the way. You're bracketed, which allows me to move this bomb bug out of there and do some operations on the things that it blocks. That's a fine place for you. Okay, this might be something. Yes, that. This. Got another statue, maybe that's okay. I can multitask. I'm multitasking, and I think it may have worked. Okay, yeah, so all the allocations work out. Like that. Neat. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good now. As long as I can get the bomb bugs, which it looks like I can. this one's questionable, but no, I totally can. Check it. Shoot, there's water. Gonna have to do this very carefully. But I think I'm good. Here we go. And you come up here, over here, and explode. You come over here, up here, over here, and explode. There we go. Alright, a valid solution. And to claim this key, I have to solve Snow City in a certain way, so that key will be for later. Okay. Okay. Well, that was my solution. It got a little messy at the end, but I'm just gonna take that as the twist of the room, that you gotta do something messy instead of something clean and simple. Maybe there is something clean and simple that works, but I didn't find anything. So, messy it is. Alright, next time, Snow City, probably.